So what is up, everybody? It's Wick here. I'm going to do a vlog today. I feel like maybe I'm doing a bit too many vlogs. Let me know in the comments if these type of videos interest you at all. I've been enjoying doing them because, I don't know, it helps throughout the day motivate me to keep doing stuff, I guess. Here's my paper trade I got in yesterday. It's doing pretty well. I'm up $1,500. Paper trading is with fake money. I want to make that clear. This is just to test a strategy. My other account, which is real money, is also doing well. But anyway, I got a stop in. It's like a $5,000 stop on this one. It's a big stop, but the potential reward, I think, is going to be about $15,000 profit. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, if this pans out in 6 months and works out well, I might I can't speak. I might try to trade it with real money. But I'm about to go to 3 garage sales today. That's all there is new today. It is a Friday. I'm going to hit Salvation Army and Goodwill. Of course, all 3 of them are 10 minutes apart in every different direction. And then the one I want to go to first is advertising Xbox games, is right over by Salvation Army and Goodwill. And I can't go because Salvation Army isn't open yet. So I have to either drive back again just to get there. It's always like that. Always like that. But I'm going to hurry up and get a quick shower and then hit these sales.
How are you doing? Good. Look at you. Thought I was coming on late. You saw my scooter already? We are. They got me through March and April.
I have these Reader's Digest.
Oh, and those yeah, you want to take the whole thing?
No.
It's free.
I know, I see that, but I really do like the Reader's Digest, so I'll save the best for somebody else.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I know.
That's my
Can't
kind of
beat
wheelbarrow.
that.
That's my kind of wheelbarrow. Won't haul much.
Yes, I saw it. Yes. You can tell.
Is this $2 for all of them?
Oh, what have we got
I
here?
don't know.
Was there a price on?
There's one price I saw, $2.
Well, $2 is it then?
And this one here I think was $3. This is not for my grandson.
Okay.
Has he ever
$3 for that, and $2 for that.
I see you got a puzzle here. What kind of puzzle you got?
I go here, she's gonna say, where you been? Pretty far. Correct. I don't know, how can I?
This one.
I do, yeah, and I get everything. Oh, you got it. Because sometimes I get, oh.
I happen to have any old video games, do you?
I just got rid of a whole Nintendo set.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Game and all the cartridges, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I collect them, so that's what I'm out looking for today. So, guess I was a little bit late, huh?
Yep.
Have a good one.
Computer tea set. She's crazy for it. And my mother brought me all those teacups. Did you see them?
No.
A tea, 6 tea sets. So it comes with
Probably need to make you a group deal.
The friend price.
I'm just thinking.
Let's do that.
So there's my dad and the hoarder over there. Looks like they're making some sort of deal while we wait for Salvation Army to open. I've just had 2 moments of the biggest heartbreak of my life, back-to-back sales. I'm literally sick to my stomach. I really hope that my dad picked up something that I apparently missed. It would be amazing. But I'll talk about it here in a bit. But right now, I'm suffering. Like, oh, it's unreal. Expect you picked up a Nintendo today, did you?
No, I didn't. What?
I asked the guy if he had any. He said he just sold one a bunch of games, so I was hoping it'd be you.
No. Where was that at?
Adams Street.
Yeah. Somewhere or another, I'm missing these things. I'm missing these things. I forget about where they're at.
Yeah, I went to that one on Golden Court first. I was gonna go to that one first, but I didn't. Okay, I'm back in my garage. Let me show you what I picked up this morning. It's not much, and it could have been, one of my greatest pickups ever. I'll get into that in a minute. But I picked up this coin sorter. It was $5. It sells for about $70 on eBay. That's what buy it now is if you do bid, you're only going to get like $35. It looks like people are doing auctions are not doing too well, but she threw in a bag of coin sorters for me for free, so I'll probably go ahead and just bundle that on eBay with it, make my listing stand out a little bit more. I actually got another coin sorter over there somewhere that I need to sell. It might be the same one, just like a different, an older one, because I think the older ones are gray. It's Royal Sovereign. They make good coin sorters. But yeah, I also picked up this travel wheel of fortune. It was 50 cents. I don't know. I was walking out and like, that's kind of cool. It's got the box and everything. So it's 50 cents, so I grabbed it. I just looked it up. It's probably not even going to be sold. So people have trying to sell them for like 10, 15. It doesn't look like they're selling. So some weird impulse buy that I'm regretting, even though it's 50 cents. But at Goodwill here, we got 2 GameCube games. I had a few games. I don't know how much of it showed up in my live footage I was doing. But I had to leave a couple that I might have bought because they were just so scratched up. But Animal Crossing's here is about 25. I believe Sonic here, they're both complete. I believe about 20 for that one too, so not bad there. But what happened was this first sale I went to, and there were only 3 sales, and I was trying to decide which one to go to first because they're all basically 10 minutes apart. So I decided to go to the one I got the coin sorter. And on my way out, I asked the lady, I said, do you have any old video games? She's like what kind? I'm like, just the older, like, Nintendo stuff. She's like, Nintendo DS? I'm like, older than that. She's like, hold on a minute. And she's going in the house, and I waited about 5 minutes. I'm sorry I didn't record this. I had already turned off the footage and was just, she said DS. I wasn't expecting much. But they brought out a box, or she brought out a box, and it was Nintendo 64. And they had the actual original cardboard boxes I could see. So I got really excited. And they had like Zelda in the box, Mario 64, Donkey Kong, and there was a bunch of games not in the box, but she said that they keep all their boxes, they're just somewhere else. And the husband came over, was like, hold on, don't sell anything yet. Like, I want to look at it. I'm like, oh no. So he comes over and is like, you need to call, I guess, their daughter. So she calls the daughter, and of course the daughter says, don't sell it. So I get to see all this stuff, and I'm like, well, do you have anything older you'd want to sell? Like Super Nintendo, Sega, original Nintendo, you know, PlayStation. And they're like, oh yeah, we got all that stuff. Like we got boxes and totes of this stuff. And they have all the boxes for, they said they have a lot of games. And I'm thinking, if they have all these Nintendo games in the boxes, and I said, like, you don't want to sell any? He's like, no, like, leave your number and we'll go through them and we can contact you. I'm like, no, like, I cannot look at this and not get it. Like, it's going to be heartbreaking. So you know, I'm trying to, like, do you want to just sell me this game? It's like, oh no, this is the one we play the most. Or he had Zelda, and he's like, you know, Zelda's my game. I wasn't too into it. I could sell that. I'm like, oh, how much do you want? And then he went back again. He's like, you know what? I just want to go through it and then decide what we want to keep and all this stuff. And then the wife said, do you collect GameCube? And I said, GameCube's not something I'm, you know, really nostalgic with, but I do collect it. And they said they have a bunch of GameCube stuff, and I'm estimating if they have as many games as they were indicating, and based on the stuff, the Nintendo 64 stuff they brought out, and the boxes were in immaculate condition, manuals and everything, you're talking maybe thousands of dollars in games. And if that guy, if the husband wouldn't have been there, she was right. She's like, oh, they don't want this stuff. Let's just sell it. And then after they talked to the daughter, he's like, well, they don't want to sell it. I'm like, no, please. So, you know, I did leave my number. I said, look, just text me everything, pictures and everything. I'll be happy. I talked to the guy for a bit while she was getting paper, and I said, yeah, you know, I'm just a collector trying to, which I am a collector. I probably wouldn't sell most of it unless it's doubles. But it's heartbreaking because as a collector and somebody who goes to garage sales, you don't see this stuff much, and you know, it's the dream scenario when they bring out boxed video games that you collect. But the problem was the very next sale I went to, and I think I got footage of this. I was leaving. It was a garbage sale, and I asked the guy, oh, any old video games? And he tells me, I just sold a Nintendo and a bunch of cartridges. After that, I was literally sick. I could barely stand. I could barely drive. I don't know why it affects me so much, but it's just exciting. You go to hundreds of sales. Like, as far as those back to back, and I think you could classify both of them as really bad heartbreaks, but I think definitely the first one's one of the worst heartbreaks I've ever had. Just seeing the stuff and not being able to get it. It's undescribable. There's still hope that they contact me and maybe they'll want to get rid of this stuff. But I have a feeling they're going to look it up now and they're going to just not be willing to sell it, or they're going to want high prices for it, because they said that their daughter said it was hard to get. So, yeah, I'm still in pain from that. I did find 2 GameCube games at Goodwill, 2 decent ones. So, and then the third sale I went to, they had an Xbox for $10. It wasn't a bad price. The games were bad, but I just, after what I seen, you know, it's garbage. I just got mad and walked out. I didn't even want to deal with that. Yeah, every place I went to had games. Well, not Salvation Army. I was hoping my dad, you know, picked it up, because he's picked up stuff like that before if he sees it, because he knows I'm wanting the cartridge-based stuff. Fortunately, that wasn't the case. So I needed to pick up this deadbolt here. I went to make my shipment. I had everything printed out. For some reason, I missed getting this, so I couldn't finish it yesterday. Very annoying. So went ahead and picking this up, and I see back here, here's the other coin sorter I got. I've had this for a while. That's FS-3D. Let me look at this one real quick. This is 4DA, so apparently this one's going to be a bit better. That one, I believe, still sells for $50 or $60. I got that at a Goodwill. It's got a bunch of change. Like, it fell out inside that I have to get out. That's one reason I haven't sold it. It's just because it takes some effort to sell, I guess. And she told me it worked fine, that they owned a business and used it for that. And she had just used it for her garage sale money before selling it. So I trust her. They seem like a, you know, the way they took care of their video games and stuff. But I got 2 quarters, so Let's see. There you go. 2 quarters registered, 50 cents. Pretty cool. You almost want to keep stuff like this because I do have a lot of change, but I can manually count it and just sell this for $70. So I went ahead and took pictures of this so I can just get it listed and sold. I noticed the plastic film's still on the cover, so that's pretty nice. But hopefully I can get this sold soon because it's big and I don't want to deal with it. And it looks like I beat the rain again. Pretty lucky there. I've been on a fish kick stick. I've been on a fish kick. I've been on a fish stick kick. That's like the 8th time I've tried to say that. And it's I got some hush puppies to go with them because I thought that sounded good. But man, am I just failing at making these things. Like I can't get the batter down. They're all deformed, so hopefully they'll at least be tasty. They're pretty ugly, but they're got some great flavor to them. I tried one. First little batch I tried got a little bit too burnt inside, didn't cook. So I turned the oil down a bit and tried some, and they're turning out really well. So I'm going to finish cooking these. I'm not going to eat all these, by the way, today. They should be spread out over a few days. I do love hush puppies cold, so I don't mind eating them. I prefer them cold, actually. So they'll be great to eat later. This is so unhealthy, but it's going to be so delicious. What's wrong with me? So I'm looking at my paper trade in crude oil, and it has exploded like I was predicting it would. So trade's going my way, $5,360. I do wish I was trading real money, but like I said, it's just a test to see if I can keep this plan profitable after 6 months. But I expect it's going to go up here to this high point and test that spot. So I have my exit, you can see there, sell my 2 contracts and get out. My stop was about a $5,000 risk. So one thing with trading, like, you have to be patient. Since I was risking $5,000 on this trade, you'd want to make at least, $5,000, but I'm pretty confident it's going to go up. I'll start raising my stop too, just in case it does revert back. I won't lose as much money or won't lose all my profit. But hey, not going to complain about that. But I'm going to edit some YouTube video and I'm going to upload some pop socket designs on Amazon merch, and that's pretty much going to be my day. I'll probably relax, maybe watch a movie. Still trying to recover from the disappointing garage sales, but I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit that like button for me. It really helps out the videos, and I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody watching. I really do. And it's been Wick. Till next time.